Do you want insight into how I keep up with everything happening in the news? Stick around until the end of this video for an important offer from Ground News. Republicans like the rules to apply to everybody else except for themselves. And by rules, I mean the law. I mean federal law. Joe Mastroianni is a guy who's from Schenectady County, New York, and he's running for state assembly. There's so many of these Republicans who think they've got it like Donald Trump, that they could do whatever they want and completely get away with it. They believe they are Teflon or have some kind of immunity from prosecution like Donald Trump thinks he has. We will see how these cases end up, but you don't got it like that, Joey. You don't got it like that. You may have heard about this case. I'm going to read 2 paragraphs from this article about what took place, but it's this guy who's running for office. He walks up on a porch, such an arrogant dipshit that he doesn't even recognize or care that there's a camera recording him. Everybody's got a doorbell camera. He sees his opponent's mailer, yoink, steals it, puts it in his pocket, makes jokes with the clown with him, and then puts his own mailer there and walks away. And then when he's confronted about it, I know there's clickbait shit on YouTube, and I don't know that I've ever seen a guy more panicked and unable to communicate than when he was asked about it by a reporter. He is racing to get into his car. He can't even get his seatbelt on. He tries to, he's backing away. It is hilarious. But first, let me read from News 10, the local ABC affiliate there, of exactly what the lay of the land is here before I play the clips. Republican candidate for New York State Assembly, 111th District, Joe Mastroianni, responded to the allegation of him taking election advertisement mail from a resident's home mailbox at a press conference Wednesday evening in front of the Schenectady County Board of Elections. News 10 was there and was later at a Rotterdam town meeting and has the latest on what the candidate and some of the residents of Rotterdam have to say. Quote, "For obvious reasons, I will not comment on this specific story," stated Joe Mastroianni. Ring camera video provided by Schenectady County Democrat Committee Chairman Frank Salamone appears to show, you're going to see the video, you'll see whether it appears to show Mastroianni allegedly stealing an election mailer sent by the incumbent assemblyman, Angelo Santa Barbara. In the video, Mastroianni appears to fold up the political advertisement and put it in his pocket. He is heard uttering bad. It's a federal offense to steal mail that comes with it I believe a maximum penalty of up to like 5 years in federal prison. Here is the dipshit 30-second ring camera video doing the thing that he appears to be doing.
Hesitating saying what I was going to say. She doesn't like me telling people, but bad.
I approve. I love it.
Did that appear? Does it appear that he did the thing that he did? Does it appear that way? Now, look, there's all kinds of clips out there. There's the press conference clips where he said, we're not going to talk about this. And for obvious reasons, my criminal liability speaks, I need to take care of myself. But the video that I want to show you is another reporter from the Channel 6 station who just walks up to him as he's getting into his car. And notice the excuses. He didn't answer any of the questions about it. He's like, I don't like this gotcha journalism. I don't like these hit pieces. We're just asking you questions about the crime we witnessed you commit, guy. Watch the panic ensue as he tries to drive away as fast as he can.
thank you very much. I do have to run, guys.
When will you answer if this was
Thank
in
you.
the video?
I appreciate you. Thank you so much.
Is stealing mail a felony? Would you acknowledge that?
I can't comment, and
Why can't you comment? Was that you in the video?
I don't appreciate kind of the hit journalism. If you want to give me your card, we'll be in touch.
I have your phone number.
Yes.
I've talked to you on the phone before. So,
Okay, sorry.
Joe,
I have
do you think the public's going to talk about this at the meeting? Do you think the public's going to ask you about this at the meeting tonight? It's a public comment, right?
The people's business is what we are working tonight.
Do you think that people would be concerned about their councilman stealing mail?
There's an election coming up, and the people will make their choice on what issues are important to them. When we're being, you'll have a written statement, and you can report however you want.
Is there a reason you singled out CBS 6?
Journalism.
Is there a reason you singled out CBS 6? Because everyone else reported it too.
No, there's no reason. I have to run, so please don't distract me.
Thank you.
Joseph Mastroianni, everybody. The people's business is what's we're gonna. The seatbelt's really giving me a hard time, you guys. Look, the people have a choice. They have a choice. They're gonna have to make up their minds. Look, would you not distract me? I'm trying to drive away. I'm trying to run away from your questions. Quit distracting me from getting away. Wow. Definitely didn't handle it like a Trump, though, did he? Unbelievable. Look, I know it's a local story, but it really does speak to the hubris, the arrogance, the dipshittery of Republicans at every level of elected office, even like a town council, whatever current position he holds. And I really hope that the people in the 111th district of the the New York State Assembly take note of this, that this isn't the kind of guy, policy notwithstanding, this is a liar, this is a thief, this is someone who doesn't mind putting his thumb on the scale on an election, even in the most petty of ways, by stealing the mail and replacing it with his own. It's just gross and disgusting. What do you think? If you're in the 111th, I'd really love to hear from you. You're from Schenectady County. What's going on the ground? That's what I want to know. You can comment below. You can call me, 714-576-4054. Of course, you can email me as always, daily@dollemore.com. And follow me on social media. I'm at Dollemore on Twitter and Instagram and Threads and TikTok and Facebook and Blue Sky and all of the places that are just draining the life force out of all of us, at Dollemore. Anyway, stick around for a word from today's sponsor, and I'll see you next time. If Trump is reelected, he has made it clear in this Truth Social post that he is intent upon revenge against anyone who questions him. It's one of the many recent examples of his dangerous authoritarian mindset and his plans for a future where public dissent is not met with debate, but with prison time. As you might guess, few, if any, right-wing outlets are covering news items like this. And if they are, it's someone like belligerent Ben Shapiro boosting for dropout Doug Burgum in North Dakota. Meanwhile, an independent outlet like Mother Jones is calling it what it is: voter suppression as designed by Project 2025. To say nothing of the spectrum of takes on social media platforms like Trump's, they all serve someone's agenda. Where is the best place to get a clear view of the various angles on a story and cut through the noise of social media? Ground News. It's an app and website that gathers the world's news in one place and exposes the bias of every outlet. With Ground News, you can easily compare coverage across the political spectrum to achieve a more coherent understanding of a particular issue. Democracy cannot survive on blind loyalty and echo chambers. It requires independent thought and civil discourse. That is why Ground News is here and what it's all about. Use Ground News to keep informed about the Middle East or to find out more about labor strikes in your area. All kinds of things are covered. Expand your information base. Head to ground.news/Dollemore or just scan my QR code below to score 40% off the very same unlimited access Vantage plan that I use for this show. By signing up, you'll be supporting not one, but two independent platforms working to make media more transparent. Ground News and Dollemore, unlimit your knowledge with Ground News.